Good evening, everyone. This is the Queso Stream coming at you live from Texas. That is a state in America. Hope everyone is having a fantastic evening. We're gonna do a little short-ish stream. Get Zapsplat turned on. I'm just gonna kind of jump right into it instead of jacking around with stuff. So let's go ahead and head out.
Emotional damage.
Oh wait, of course. See, I was like, let's just hop into it. But what's up, everyone? Bobby with the notify, Jameson with the followage. Oh, you did followage with a D. Wait, pop out. What are you doing? There you go. My bad. I'm just over here trying to rush things. Why does it want me to turn around? Did I go the wrong direction? Well, that's an invisible wall. Alright, well, we're gonna go daytime in 3, 2, 1. Daytime. Fuck that. Got me all messed up. Scott saying, what's up? What's up, Scott? How's it going, man? We're back in the rolling 389 on this one. I had to redo it. It was like missing a hood and shit after the update. I'm like, god damn it. And then it's hard to whenever I picked the interior, it kept crashing, so I had to keep it on this one interior. And I could have swore I changed the wheel, but then the wheel didn't go, and it was just like, all right, whatever. These horns are loud. Joshua turning on notifications. Has anyone pressed the like button? I have no alerts for likes. Oh, there's one. Of course, right when I say it. Oh, all at once. David with the like, Joshua with the like, Gene with the like and the share. Thank y'all very much. And David Myler, I hope you feel better. Chris was telling us about you being at the Ann Arbor Hospital, so I hope you get better, man. Gas now is $4.59. There in New Jersey. Yeah, it's cheaper here in Texas, but I'll be honest with y'all. It's fucking bullshit that it just keeps climbing. Cause it's like the fuel, the oil companies. They're like, oh. Let's jack up the rate, or let's jack up the rate 30 cents or 15 cents or what, or 40 cents even. They've done that in less than 24 hours. But then it's like, oh, it'll take a week to go down like 4 cents. It's like, fuck you, fuck your whole industry. It's like people just trying to. It's like, how much more greedy do you have to be? As an industry, how greedy do you have to be to just fuck with people? I know I'm sick of it. It's been like that even when I was a kid. I remember gas being like cheap, and people who worked in the industry still made a bunch of money. Hell, even 50 cents a gallon ago, $1 a gallon ago. They were making a shit ton of money, and they're over here just jacking up rates like it's nothing. Fucking ridiculous. And they wonder why people are starting to switch electric, even though that doesn't really. I mean, I don't know. We won't have to get into that debate, but I don't know, man. See, Ice Custom Skins with the double like and the share. Thank you very much, Matthew. Appreciate it very much. Jacob saying, hey, buddy, how's it going, brother? Hope you're doing fantastic. Got gas at 4:49, 3 p.m. Wife got off at 8 p.m. Now it's 4:59. Most places 4:74. Yeah, man, it's fucking dumb. And I'm gonna keep dropping the F-bomb for that because it is fucking dumb. Meek Dad with the like. Thank you, Meek Dad. Hope you're doing well. And David Myler saying thank you. You're welcome, man. So I'll be honest with you, I did know yesterday, but since Chris didn't really make it public, I didn't want to be the person to make it public. So whenever you're in yesterday, I wanted to be like, hey, I wanted to say that too, like, hope you feel better, but you know, I didn't want to, for something that isn't for me to tell, I didn't want to make it, I didn't want to be the first person to do it. So whenever Chris did it earlier today, I'm like, all right, if I see him today, I'll give him a shout out. So. But yeah, let's there's a few people in here. Let's get a hashtag David in the chat, please. David Myler is Chris Myler's dad from Stream 517. He's in the hospital in Ann Arbor, Michigan, right now. So yeah, just and I know they said you're still waiting on a room. Are you still waiting on the room now? I know that was something they were talking about this morning. Who makes your trailer? But Meek Dad said, hey, Case, how you doing, man? I'm doing okay. I'm tired, kind of tired. I fell asleep earlier, and I'm like, fuck. I need to go to sleep. I'm sorry. I'm like, I need to not go to sleep. I'm like, man, I need to stream. What the hell? Yeah, hashtag Dave Myler. Ice Custom Skins. I don't know if he's still in here. I saw him do the double like a little bit ago. Ice Custom Skins did the trailer. I do need to, I mean, and I'll talk with him about it. I do need to get him to make skins for this this Roland 389 so I can start using that. So. Got another hashtag David Jason Klein with the like. Thank you, Jason. Hope you're doing well. How's work? How's work, Jason? Is it I mean, did you go to work today, or is today one of your off days? I think you do go to work. I got one at 4 o'clock. Wow, at 4 o'clock? Jesus. Yeah. Rush to Ann Arbor and then wait. Like, that's crazy, man. I'm sorry about that. I won't say the comment I wanted to say earlier either. Whenever I first heard that, I was like, Jesus. I was like, man, what the hell is that? But yeah, I'm glad you have your room, though. Matt is in chat. There you go, Meek Dad. He's right there, Matthew. Or you can contact him. Contact his Ice Custom Skins page, and he'll hook you up. Finishing a Roland skin for someone too. Oh, is it for X-Men Gaming by chance? I go in at 11. Oh, that's different. That's pretty awesome. Ten reactions already, 5 shares. Appreciate it, guys. I really do. They are swamped here. Oh, okay. Well, then I'll give them a little bit of a break, but I don't know. I feel like waiting that long for a room is a little ridiculous, especially since they were like, rush, hurry up, go. Yeah. So the reason why my camera probably looks a little different to y'all is I got this mod so with any truck I can zoom out now instead of just on the Pinga. Zoom out really far away. I finally found a mod where I can zoom out. It's actually a pretty dang good picture right there. I'll be on Oh crap! On a 32-inch monitor, this looks good. I'm sure on your phone it doesn't look as cool, but if you're watching on a phone, anyway. Doing. Nope, not for X-Men. Oh, okay. Well, it's worth a shot. Shot on a guess, because he was rolling with the rolling tonight. I was like, wait, when did you get the rolling? So. Ooh. Oh, I thought I was gonna hit that vehicle. That's okay. We don't have to hit it. I'll be honest. This rolling motor that is pretty cool. Granted, I'm only topping out at 93. Not that that's like not fast or anything, but I did put in a 10 speed, this powerful 10 speed instead of an 18 speed like I usually do, and it's running. It has some get up to it. Jason, you said you're done doing the 7 to 7. Oh crap! 7 to 7. They have issues. They have enough people to help the dude on second shift, especially after this morning. Why isn't? Yeah. Oh, true. Yeah. So you're gonna. So there's an are you still gonna be doing 11-hour shift? I'm sorry, 12-hour shifts, or are you doing 8? Because going in later, I don't know. Just correct me in either which way. Pop my neck. All right, Matthew. See you in a sec. Doing my usual. Oh, you usually do 11 to 7. Oh, okay. I get it. That makes more sense to me now. Yeah, especially if they're gonna pull you through some bullshit. Yeah, definitely. And I've said this before on stream, and this goes for everyone. Your employer will always only see you as a number. That's why you constantly see issues where someone works their ass off but ends up still making the same as the person who does less, and then that person still gets overlooked for, let's say, a management position. Especially if you're not the type of person to kiss ass, such as myself, and I look at, and knowing Jason for the short time I have, Jason's not one to kiss ass, and so he's going through some shit. I've been through plenty of shit in my working career because it's like, oh, if I work hard, then I'll get noticed, and it doesn't work that way. It's horseshit. And that's just working for a decent company. Imagine working for a company you hate. It's even worse there. Just ask my wife, y'all. Just ask my wife. She is the only person who can work with this one client. This client actually. They only re-signed the contract because of my wife. They were going to end the contract with this company. And this company, before they even got bought out, not that long ago. They were always giving her shit. And Emmanuel, thank you for the share, by the way. They were always giving her shit. They're like, oh, we're not going to pay you more because you're not putting in numbers. Well, okay, that I get that, but at the same time, you're having me do all this extra shit. You're having me do all this extra shit that I'm not supposed to be doing because it's not in my job description. And now that takes away time from me doing the things I actually need to do. Oh, well, you're just going to have to work extra. Okay, am I going to get paid extra for it, like overtime, because that's what it will be? No. Okay, well then I'm not going to. If you're not going to pay me extra, I'm not going to do extra. And then like a decent, she'll get like, and not only that, she's the only consistent person. Like her higher ups she's been through a whole rotation of managers and even higher than that. And like some will promise the world, but then they don't come through. Some are just assholes that don't give a shit. And then the company got bought out. Second shift supervisor just asked if I'd come in and tell the new guy on second felt comfortable to run it. Oh shit. Moose with the like. Thank you, Moose. Appreciate that, brother. And then then the company she works for got bought out by this this Spaniard company. Or I guess that'd technically be a Spanish company. Like literally from Spain. The company's based out of Spain. And then they have a whole meeting with my wife over, okay, why is this way? Like, why are there no? And she went over, and it was a whole big meeting. She went over everything of she's not getting paid much. They expect her to do she's always expected to do way more than her job title. Like everything I just went over, and they were like, and or at least what she told me, it was they were like, oh shit, we didn't know that. And then she's like, and they were like, well, what do you need to help get this? And one of her biggest things is, it's like, because they were like, oh, we'll give you a pay raise, when the numbers go up. I mean, which I kind of get, but at the same time, it's like, she can't do everything. The people who are supposed to do their jobs need to do their jobs, and they don't do their jobs. She can't do their jobs for them. And so one of the big things, she's like, I need a recruiter. I need a recruiter who's dedicated for my stuff. Because I can only recruit for a certain amount of time because I got all this other bullshit to take care of, and then all this extra bullshit always comes up. Emmanuel officially with the like, Planner with the like, Passages with the like. Thank you, Emmanuel. Appreciate that, man. Jason said, Moose, you're alive. And so here you go with a new company promising the world, because they were like, yeah, okay, we'll get that to you. Well, a week goes by, 2 weeks go by. And then it's like, oh, they hired a recruiter. Cool. Oh, was I not supposed to turn there? Oh no, it just was being weird. They hired the recruiter. Oh no, the main office is short staffed, so they hired that recruiter for the main office. Okay, that's weird because you promised me a recruiter. And then it's been another 2, 3, 4 weeks or whatever since then, or more maybe. And they're like pissed off at her over, again, it's the same shit over and over again. Like the shit I was just talking about. They're like, why aren't the numbers up? Well, you said you'd give me a recruiter, and you haven't gotten me a recruiter. Oh, well, your numbers aren't good enough for the budget to justify having a recruiter. I can't do my fucking job to the fullest unless I have a recruiter, because I have to do all this extra shit that I'm not supposed to be doing. And they're like, it doesn't matter, does it? So yeah, and she texts me every fucking day, y'all, talking about how she hates it there. And let's not forget that she works on site at this fucking at the fucking client. And then they're all stupid and needy on top of that, on top of her company being just completely dumb and don't know how to run a fucking business, or at least on the recruiting side. So yeah, guys, girls, everyone, I'm not saying go start your own business, but it seems that if you don't want to get fucked over by your company, you need to start your own business. That's what everything's coming to nowadays. Find something you're good at, make money on it, fuck everyone else. You know what I mean? Luckily, I have minimal complaints about the place I work at. The drawback, though, to my company is this company, and I don't believe it, but it's weird. This company, they don't allow like direct supervisors or the managers to give raises. Not that it necessarily has to be whenever, but like, for example, I can't talk to my supervisor about potential raises because, quote, at the end of the fiscal year, they usually give a raise to everyone. Okay, well, y'all know what last year's bonus was? Or not bonus. You know what last year's pay raise was? 3%. You know how much 3% was for me? An extra 67 cents per hour on my paycheck. Oh, but you got a raise. Yeah, a raise that means absolutely fucking nothing. That's insane. 67 cents extra an hour? Are you fucking kidding me? That's not, no. It's fucking ridiculous. That's not a raise. this fucking multi-million-dollar company, who's now, let me tell you this, since I've been there, this company has grown so much, and it's growing so much so that things are getting really busy for certain departments. No matter how many people they hire, it's still busy. And now we're at the point where if all these departments are getting so full that they can't even seat more people. Some departments have people who are, and I'm talking office people, not necessarily field people, because out in the field, because it's a construction company. Now, whenever everything else goes up in prices, well, you see, I get that, Jason, but here's the thing with that. Assuming I think I know what you're saying, I could be wrong. I could have misread that. So, cost of living is going up, especially with gas prices jumping as high as they are now. Excuse me, y'all. And companies use that excuse to justify not giving raises, all these other things. And I get there's a budget that has to be met, but at the same time, it's like, so for you to make ends meet, you gotta take away my raise, or at least give me minimal raise, or not give me a promotion or whatever to make it, because the prices are going up. Do you not realize that everything's going up for me as well? You don't give me overtime. You don't let me have overtime to make extra. So, but you know, fuck me, right? Fuck me, because those prices are still going up for me, just like they're going up for you. I mean, and I get budgets and all that. I'm not an accounting major. I'm not a business major, but I don't know. If you want your and I've said this before time and time again, and we even had a secret survey at work last week where I was open about it. I was like, if you want employees to work harder and better for you instead of this high turnover, quit giving out free food and start paying people, because this extra 3%, this 3% per fucking year is ridiculous. That's not a fucking raise. That's fucking, this is all we have after this year of massive revenue. You know what I mean? It's fucking stupid. 67 cents. Yes, it is. It has not affected that 67 cents. Not that a raise needs to be life changing, but an extra 67 cents an hour hasn't done anything for me. You want to know how I've been making more money on top of what I used to? I changed my taxes. I changed the way I do my taxes. My W-4. I've changed that to doing it a different way. So I'm making more now. It's sad that I had to choose doing the schedule I do now, just to be able to look like I make more. So yeah, so it's not even because of the company giving me money. It's me doing shit on my end to make it look better. To make ends meet, I had to do all this extra shit that I shouldn't have had to do. But who am I? Like I said, I'm not a business major. I'm not an accounting major. Yeah, I haven't been a part of a business single-handedly for 20, 30 years. I don't know what it takes to run a business. So, you know, at the end of the day, I'm just a sucker who tries to do what's best and doesn't work out. Yeah. And for those of you who were in the Stream 517 chat this morning, I wasn't joking when I said that. Excuse me, sorry. I wasn't joking when I said that Pamela texted me earlier during the stream saying, I'm about to walk out. That's how bad things have gotten with this fucking company she works for. Now, and I know it's, I'm like over here, first world problems, blah, 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 you know, you make this much money. Yeah, yeah. And yet I'm still in a position in my financial life, in my life financially, where I can't even come close to owning a house. Whenever at one point in time it was easy as fuck. And now it's one of the most ridiculous and hardest things to get. And I don't even have enough to start, because everything has to go to bills, and then the prices of everything keep going up. Don't have the ability to save, because all the money goes to other bills that I need to like, it's a fucking vicious cycle. And now this is more of a personal thing, but it seems that every time something in my life happens where it looks like we're on the verge, like my wife and myself are on the verge of reaching at least a little bit of more financial freedom, something happens. It doesn't matter what it is. Something always happens that fucks with everything. I won't tell y'all what the last thing was, because that'd be getting like a little way too personal, and then that would lead to probably other things. But it's and even before the last time that happened, there's been other, and it's been sporadic throughout my life, where on the verge, I'm shitting y'all, I'm on the verge of being able to get to a point where I could actually start saving money, and then all that other shit follows. Something happens. Something. And it always varies. It's never the same thing. It's always different things you would never expect. And there it goes, out the window. All I gotta say is, fuck Dave Ramsey. The only good advice Dave Ramsey has ever offers in all his bullshit he talks about nowadays is because now he just acts like a businessman. In the beginning, he was about helping people. Now he claims it's about helping people, but it's really about, it's all about him making money. Because this is his this is Dave Ramsey, right? Which, by the way, sorry, I haven't been reading it. Dave Davis with the like 4 minutes ago. Jim with the like 2 minutes ago. Ken and Kevin the like a minute ago, and we got Alejandro and Shadowfire Gaming with the like. Thank you for the likes, appreciate it. Right now I am in the middle of a rant about just random things. I'm not arguing with anyone, I'm just talking. I guess you can say I'm in a mood. Jim says, what's up everyone? Kevin saying, hey Kyle, what's up y'all? Glad y'all could stop by. But yeah, Dave Ramsey. He has some good advice. Yeah, okay. You should have enough. You should, and this is true. K&D Custom Cups and more. Thank you very much, Ken, for that. He's right. You should. Dave Ramsey said it right. You should you should have 3 to 6 months of your salary saved, just in case something happens, such as like losing a job, and you have enough to pay bills. Or, well, he says salary. No, but he really mean, no, this is what it was. It wasn't 3 to 6 months. It's 3 to 6 months saved up of however much bills would be in that time period. Something like that. And he's also said, Jen with the like, how's it going, Jen? Lovely Jen Gaming in the house. How are you doing? On top of that, he also says $500 emergency fund, cash, whatever. Cool, good, great ideas. How do you get there? Oh, he goes into all these things like stop. Pretty much, he's like stop. He's like, never buy a new car again unless it's in cash. Never buy a house again unless it's in cash. Motherfucker, how do you save money to buy a whole fucking house? Well, you know, clear out your debt. Okay, I'm trying, motherfucker. Oh, well, you're not spending money right. I'm spending money on shit so my family can survive. So sorry, it's not to your standard. Like, it's he, and not only that, he's gotten to the point where everything's just straight business. It's nothing else to him. Oh, once you have your Dave car, which is the cash car. Oh no, this is what he says. Buy a cash car, a cheap car that you can have till you save up to buy a new car, all with cash. In theory, that's fucking awesome. Yeah, hell yeah, for sure. How long do you think that old beat up cash car is gonna get you? With no warranty, shit's always going wrong with it. Now it's like, oh yeah, if you take care of the car, oh you know do the right maintenance, blah blah blah, you'll never have to. Yeah, these cars that you take care of can still go awry. The transmission can still go out for no reason. I've had that happen on my vehicles before. Dermot Quinn with the like, thank you, Dermot. How's it going, Dermot? Jen says all good, still at the baseball. Oh shit, that's awesome. Ken says getting on iRacing. Sweet, Ken. I know you said you were gonna do that tonight. But it's like, okay, I kind of believe the cash car thing. But whenever your vehicle has 130,000 miles, 230,000 miles, something's gonna happen. That's happened to me before. And if you don't have a warranty of some kind, which on vehicles like that you usually don't, you're gonna be paying thousands of dollars. For my transmission, for this Honda Accord I had years and years ago, I know for sure his second gear was out, but he also said another gear was out, but it didn't make sense, but whatever. Either way, the transmission had to be rebuilt. And this is just a rebuilt transmission. All he did, it was was it $3,000? It was around $3,000 for a rebuilt, to do a rebuilt transmission. That was 11 years ago, y'all. Imagine how much it costs now. And not only that, Honda, for example, is a Japanese company. If there's still parts available for these vehicles anymore, which who knows, for that 2000 Honda Accord I used to have, they may not be making those parts anymore. Now, could there be interchangeable parts from like a Civic that you find from a junkyard? Sure. But I'll tell you what, I ain't gonna fucking zombie up my vehicle. Sorry, not zombie. I ain't gonna be Frankenstein's monstering up all my vehicle either. Now, I get it. Yeah, you should definitely, and like everyone should believe this. Like, you should never live above your means. Well, no shit, because if you live above your means, you're gonna go broke. Then you can't pay bills. Don't make no fucking sense. But at the same time, I don't want a new car because I'm like, oh, the new cars are so cool. Guess what? When I buy a brand new car, or at least a car from like a dealership, it comes with a fucking warranty. If something goes out, I don't pay anything, or I pay minimal. For example, I bought a vehicle and it was a used vehicle. I bought a used vehicle from a dealership. Within the warranty, the engine went out, or not the engine. It was the transmission was. Now that one was missing second and fourth gear. And all I had to pay was $100 deductible. If I didn't have that, I would have had no more vehicle. That vehicle would have been sitting at my house for who knows how long, because I tell you what, I've never in my life ever been able to afford a new transmission outright. Most people don't have the ability to afford a new transmission, a new engine, a new fuel pump, even though fuel pumps can be a little cheaper. But yeah. But yet, according to Dave Ramsey, oh, you should be able to do that. Fuck you, Dave Ramsey. Fuck. Oh, and let's not forget. Oh, once you have your Dave car, come get the Dave insurance. You know what? I tried contacting his people about car insurance. they were about twice as much as as anyone else I was working with. The most expensive per month I had before I contacted them was like $400 a month. Dave Insurance was like $700-800. I was like, y'all have got to be fucking kidding me. I'm like, y'all, it's like you and your boss preach this and that, talking about financial peace. You're fucking, you want to charge me so much more than everyone else. Yeah, no, go fuck yourself. Anyway, thank you, Jason, for the 1,200 stars. You're awesome. Love you, brother. Here, let me give you a star bomb. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate it. Sorry I'm ranting. Shit's creeping up right now, so I'm just going off. It's gonna be a short stream anyway. We only got like 25 minutes left anyway. Excuse me, y'all. Well, during that rant, I gained a lot of viewers and then I lost them. I don't know. I guess people can't take the truth. That's okay. I'm not here to sway anyone's opinion. I'm kind of, I'm gonna word it like this because I can, but I'm on my own little soapbox right now. I have a camera on me on the internet talking. It as much as people don't want to call it a soapbox, it's a soapbox because you are I mean, even though I'm technically sitting, you are standing up on a platform using a major platform to voice your opinions. It's a soapbox. So I am just on the soapbox right now, talking, giving opinions. I don't expect everyone to agree with me. And the people who don't agree with me, I probably don't agree with them on most things. That's okay. Everyone's different. And not only that, it's not like I'm attacking anyone in particular. I guess technically I'm attacking Dave Ramsey, but I don't know. I'm over his bullshit. His empire's bullshit. Because I tell y'all what, about 12 years ago, his little empire wasn't quite an empire, and he actually had good ideas and was helping people. But then it's essentially turned into franchising. And so it's like, yeah, you lost my respect there. And it's like, oh well, stop following Dave Ramsey on Facebook. I can't, because it's so funny to see some of the shit he posts. He's talking about do this, do that, but it's like we live in a world where you can't do that. We live in a world where about 60% of just the American population. I couldn't tell you the world population, where at least 60% of the American population can't do that. They have no way to do that for whatever reasons. Even though like technically debt is your own fault. Yeah, I get that. But sometimes you need to get something and you can't afford it with cash, which is what he always tells you to do. But you can if you pay it off in months, in several months or years or whatever, depending on the item. Like for example, I can't even afford a washer and dryer outright. So you know what I do? I go to Nebraska Furniture, put it on credit, pay it off early. Hell, that makes my credit look good. But he's over here talking about like, oh, credit is a joke, blah blah blah. It does nothing for you, blah blah blah. Actually, it does a shit ton for me. The higher my credit goes, the more likely I can get approved for all these other things. Well, you shouldn't be doing that. Then tell me, how can I pull random thousands of dollars out my ass then, man? Please tell me, because he doesn't give real solutions. Then he talks about investing, and he's like, invest in this, invest in that. It's like, I don't have extra money to invest in shit like that. Are you fucking kidding me? Like it's a vicious cycle. Like I said, it's like I don't have the extra money for a washer and dryer or any of this other bullshit you keep talking about. But yet you also want me to invest to pull money out of my own ass. That doesn't make sense. Sorry. I'm so on a mission this month on what we talked about this morning. All right, Jason. said it is. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know. You responded to. I've been saying a lot, so I think I know when you said that, but I'm not 100%. But yeah. Nah, people who who want to say do this, do that, but then don't actually offer real solutions, you don't have my respect. Dave Ramsey is one of those. Just go follow, just go look at Dave Ramsey's posts for the last few years. There's a couple of things that where it's like that's good advice. But the majority of it is just salesman pitching bullshit and feeding into your fears, essentially. We got Rajiv with the follow. Thank you, Rajiv. Appreciate that very much. Oh, yeah. New followers are always welcome here. See, I might be off my soapbox now. Well, as long as this camera's on. That was my point from earlier. As long as this camera's on, it's a soapbox. But as for like the actual metaphor of a soapbox, yeah, I think I'm done ranting. So how's everyone's day going? Day, evening, morning, depending on where you live in this world of ours. Oh, excuse me. Shit. I just saw 23 reactions, 77 shares. Those are some good numbers. What did everyone have for dinner? Like, all this other fun stuff. Oh, man. But yeah. I guess for all the ranting I did, just going back to where I started, I guess essentially my point is don't let an employer make you lose your mind. Don't let an employer make you negatively affect your mental health. If they only see you as a number, if you know the company you work for only sees you as a number, don't do extra until they prove that they want your extra. Granted, the moment you pull back some, though, you will get some flack from management being like, "Oh, you usually do this, why not?" And if you, straight up tell management, like, don't be rude about it, don't be an asshole, but say something on the lines of like, I noticed that people who do less than me get paid the same, so I'm gonna do the same amount that they do. That while that's something harsh to say, you said it politely, you said it with honesty. Now they may not like that response, but what are they gonna do? Fire you? Granted, if you're in an at-will state, they technically can, but more than likely they'll just kind of be snippy about it, and then just send you on your way. So then you just get back to work and do the bare minimum, just like the other people who make the same as you are. Of course, they might even say like, "How do you know they make the same amount as you?" And you can just be like, "Really?" Like, and you can easily just be like, "I'm not going to tell you how I know," because legally, you're not supposed to know how much other people make around you. But that's just another way for employers to keep you down, because if you don't, because there's no since that makes it where there's no competition, they can do whatever they want. Ah, great! I'm ranting again. Lacey Lane. Thank you, Ryan, for the like. Ryan Deemer, that's Redeemer Gaming there. He plays some fun games. He plays like Warzone and Fortnite, and I've seen him play other things like Apex. Mostly Warzone though, but yeah, he's a good guy, good streamer. Actually, that purple RDSQ above my head, he is the guy who created that to help streamers, you know, support each other and all that other fun stuff. So yeah, he's a good dude. Feel free to check him out. Daytime in 3, 2, 1, daytime. Cheeseburgers for Scott. Bobby said Lacey Lane. Strip steak from strip steak, fries and corn. Yummy. Jason had honey barbecue chicken bites, about to pop in a hot pocket. Nice. I had Taco Bell. And speaking of money and finances, I mean, and I'll be the first to say, yeah, I probably shouldn't eat out as much as I do, and that's a fact. And yeah, I could probably save some money, but I'll tell you what, for the amount I do spend on eating out, people are like, oh, well, you know, the money you save on eating out, or if you would save if you didn't eat out, you would have enough. It's like, no. What happens with that money? That money's gonna be used for bills, more than likely, anyway. So it kind of defeats the purpose at that point. So no, it's not gonna be saved. It's like, so at that point, it's like you tell them, you're like, get off your fucking high horse. Because it's like, because you know, so many times in my life, y'all, so many times in my life, where I'm like, oh cool, I can start saving money, and I put away, you know, let's say I'm up to $500 saved away, even though I don't think I've ever hit that amount. In jail out soon with the like and the share. Thank you, Emmanuel. Love you, brother. Guess what? This comes back to something always happens. Whether it's a bill, whether it's an extra bill, whether another bill went up, that money always has to get pulled out within like 2-3 months or less. That's always happened to me, y'all. So people who are like, oh, the money you could have saved if you didn't eat out. No, that shit would end up going to bills anyway. It may last a little longer, but it'll still go to bills. I guess I'm not off my soapbox. If a rant comes to my head, I'm just gonna say it. So we'll just say I'm always on a soapbox. Nice outside, turn on the grill. Yeah, oh yeah. It's hot as fuck here. It's actually dry though. Cause it was funny, I was in OG Grandma's stream earlier, and she's like, oh man, it's hot. 92, and I'm like, it's 92 here, but we got a lot of humidity. Granted, since I hadn't been outside, I didn't know. I just always assume there's a bunch of humidity where I live, because there always is. Then I looked it up, and I was like, holy shit, 34% humidity. That's like dry. That's really dry for here. Of course, where she is, she's over somewhere in California, so they were at like 20% humidity. I was like, holy shit, that's super dry. That's like where I grew up. I grew up with like in the desert with that 20% or less humidity, so it's just desert hot. Granted, that feels a little better than humidity, but I'll tell y'all what, hot is hot. I don't care where you live. Hot is uncomfortable. It's only in the 50s here, nice and cool. Damn, I wish I had that. Jason, where do you live? Because I thought there was still like a heat wave even across most of the north. Not like a bad major heat wave, but 50s is yeah, cool, like you said. Or the people that claim they can't afford things but yet always buying the newest iPhone or whatnot. True. At the same time though, like that falls under the whole. Granted, they don't have to buy like the newest, latest, and greatest iPhone, but the way with how expensive like even cell phones are now, you don't buy them outright. You pay for them monthly. That kind of falls under that. But like I said, granted, they probably shouldn't be buying the latest and greatest phone, whether it's, you know, Galaxy, or Google or Apple. But yeah, we all still like do monthly. Now, luckily for me, I was able to find enough deals. So yeah, I have the 13 Pro Max, but I got so many deals towards that phone that I'm only paying 87 cents a month for it. So, for the phone, of course, I still got to pay for the service and taxes and whatever other bullshit they put in. Wisconsin. But literally on the shore of Lake Michigan, so I always get the lake breeze. Ah, okay, that explains why. It's still really cool up there. Who that? Emma Mule with the like. Oh no, that's a share right now. Might turn into a like. We'll see. We're at 94 shares. What? 25 reactions. Whoa, careful. Here, chicken nugget. That's funny.
Emotional damage.
Emma Mule with a followage of 77 days. Thank you, Emmanuel. Appreciate that, brother. Oh, shared so much. 152 shares now. Emma Mule officially with the like. Thank you, Emmanuel. Emmanuel does the Lord's work. I'm telling you. He doesn't have to be in 10 different accounts, but he chooses to be in it. Helps my numbers at least a little bit. Appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, it's a nice thing to winter and lake effect snow. Look at Chris and Lacey. Luckily, I avoided that storm. Yeah, I have. I've never experienced it, but yeah, I've heard all the things about lake effect snow. Not very fun. You got banned in another stream? Which one? Ooh, that was close. Bubblegum driver, get him out of the way. Many account. Oh, that sucks. But which stream was it? Was it a streamer I might know? Oh yeah, everyone, I forgot to say this. So, okay, I know I've mentioned that there's this festival called Loot Fest this weekend in Fort Worth. Well, I found out my hats that I ordered, those custom hats I ordered, they're actually gonna be here on time. I was really worried they weren't gonna show up on time because I just never would get an update on something. And then like I'd get an update and then there wouldn't be any. Then the update wouldn't really tell me anything. And then yeah, the update wouldn't tell me anything. Whoa, careful. And then all of a sudden it started getting actual updates. It's supposed to be here on Friday, so the day before I'll finally get my custom hats. I already have the custom shirts, but which, speaking of which, whoever is the highest star sender will get one of those shirts. Not one of the hats. Those hats were way too expensive to just like give away. I hope they look as cool. I hope they look really awesome, because if they don't, I'm gonna be pissed, because that was a lot of money for all that. You got banned for using fancy text. Is it okay to say it in chat? Yeah. I mean, why wouldn't it be? No, I wouldn't recommend tagging them, but you know. Cocoa nuts with the like in the share. I go nuts for cocoa nuts. Reactions and 153 shares. Love it. y'all are doing awesome, y'all. Appreciate it. Not sure if you know, but Abrupt Gaming. I have heard of them. I don't really know them. I don't watch them. Well, that's their loss, because I mean, as a streamer, if you want to get bigger, you want numbers, and if you have one person giving you an extra 10 likes and 100 shares, you would think you would want that, but whatever. To each their own. No big deal. It's okay. That's more time to dedicate to other streamers then, right? Right, Emmanuel? One of his mods banned you just for the font you use. That's really dumb. Oh, you used different than regular font Facebook gives. I don't like that. That's fucking baby shit right there. A hive for you tomorrow, Jason, is only 68. Sorry, not sorry for rubbing it in. You're not rubbing it in. I'm jelly, but I ain't like, oh, fuck you, jelly. You know what I mean? Pamela officially, finally, with the like. Yeah. I got this everything in my house messing with me now. So whenever I was sitting on the couch earlier, the in the kitchen, I kept hearing this a foil that's in there that's kind of sitting there, kind of moving. But now that I'm over here, the foil stopped moving, and now there's like a page in the living room moving, and it's like, I know what's doing that. So, Pamella's saying hello, everyone. Well, hello. Oh yeah, we're at 1 hour. I did say short stream, so I'll get just a little bit farther, and then I'll then I'll call it. Well, it is what it is. It sure is, man. Nothing you can do about it. Oh well, just move. Just move on. We got I mean, there's a bunch of other streamers who would love an extra 10 likes from one person. So, including myself, I'll be honest, I'm in that category for sure. And I do appreciate all your likes and shares, because they do help. Whether people don't realize it, but it does help. Because what it does is, even if people don't stop in and watch, they still track how many eyes see it, even if it's for a 1 second or less. So like after I'm done with this, I'll see an insight over here that says that'll say like 2,000 people. And no, it could, like, I've had up to 6,000 at one point, but it'll be like 2,000 people like just saw it. Like that's how many eyes it came across. And what does that is share it. So, but that's how you get people, is they have to see you first. Even if they don't stop by, they have to see you. And if it keeps coming across their eyes, eventually maybe one day they will stop in. So. Jim says, hello Pamela, how are you tonight? Laugh till you pee with the like and the share. Appreciate it, Emmanuel. Ooh. Matter of fact, since I was talking about Loot Fest a little bit ago, for those of you who were here earlier, and I was like, hey, Jen and Dermot, when they stopped in for the like, and I was like, lovely Jen in the house. They're both actually streamers, and they're streamers who are actually here now in Texas going to Loot Fest, so I hung out with them. And they were 2 of the 3 streamers I hung out with on Monday. They're really cool people, and I'll see them again Saturday. Look at that Texas flag flying. Texas, our Texas. hail the mighty states. Yes, Texas does have its own anthem. Yeah, I could have swore I changed the wheel last time, or earlier today. Alright, this is actually probably a good place to stop. Let's get weighed real quick. 65,000 pounds, that's not bad. But yeah, I'm gonna park and then I'll end the stream. I got a late start today. It's partially my fault. So. Alright, let's see if I can do this a little differently than what I was thinking about doing. I'm gonna just park over here. Wee. Hey, you, not you, you with the like and the share. Thank you, Emmanuel. Followage of 92 days. It's a good view of that truck right there.
Oh, yeah.
Have a great night. Take care. Yeah, you too. Y'all too. Y'all. Just about to get into my little sign-off spiel, fucking whatever thing. Wow, y'all dropped off quick. I went from 10 viewers to 6 like that. Anyway, y'all have a fantastic night. Love y'all. Take care. Thank you for the likes, follows, shares, and stars. Jason, thank you for the stars. You're awesome. But in the meantime, y'all have a fantastic night, day, or evening, or morning, depending on where you live. In the meantime, queso out.